All right, let's get into some more footy.
Footy time.
Safari's away.
Thank God for that. Okay, third Saturday afternoon game at Marvel. It's the St Kilda Saints versus the Hawthorn Hawks. Sensible, Dan.
You've done me dirty. You've done me
Go on,
me
just
dirty.
get it done. Come on.
Hawkers
come
are the
on.
underdogs. Do you know what? They're going to continue. As Richie likes to say, I'm going to steal this from Rich. You finish a game. More than likely how you finish a game is how you're going to start the next game. More or less. He says it much nicer than that. But that's what the Hawks are going to do. Because they finished off that last half like real well. And
there's no way they're the dogs in this game, surely.
Yeah, they're paying $2.01, which is really weird.
They are
because normally they're just
$2.36.
$2.36.
Yeah.
Doolius.
Oh, the Footy Live app has done me dirty. $2.36 is a steal because St Kilda are not playing good footy. They seem to be getting bashed around each week, and I know it's by Richmond and by Port, and even before they lost a couple of shonky games, but
they're just toothless. They're
horrible.
They're not even firing any shots.
They're horrible.
Apart
And Hawthorn are.
Apart from that one half against West Coast, they've been the worst team in the league this year.
No question.
I agree.
They turned the toes up at the first sign of difficulties. That second half against Port, none of them wanted to be there.
No.
None of them.
They were just on to next week.
That was one of the worst games I've seen for the year. And no disrespect to Port for that. Port just did what Port were going to do.
Of course.
St Kilda made that a Scheisenhausen game.
And basically Port put the cue in the rack as well, because it looked to me, when I was watching it, I was like, St Kilda don't want to be here, so why would Port put the hammer down?
Training drill.
Like,
Makes sense.
Why bother getting injured for next week? Just,
Who's going to stop Jath? That's my question. I'm cutting in. Who's going to stop Jath from St Kilda? Think about that game. Like, he's going to...
No one.
Hulkamania.
Literally no one.
To all the Hulk Hogan fans out there, which is everyone that watches Armchair Advisors, Hulkamania is going to run wild. Jathamania is going to run wild because, oh man, who's going
St
to stop
Kilda,
him?
we coming for you!
Can't do that to me. Can't do that to me. But yeah, Jath has been eating his vitamins and saying his prayers, drinking all the milk. Because he has been running wild against everyone. Who's going to stop him? No one's going to stop him.
He is what they wanted Brad Hill to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And St Kilda don't have the ticket to stop him anyway. No. They just don't.
And the Fords, unreal.
St Kilda's just quietly second last in points for and against.
Jeez. And against.
Yeah.
So teams...
So like as in second worst.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I thought you meant like they had good defense. Are you kidding me? They get smashed every week, don't they?
Second, like as in second worst.
So second most conceded points of any team and second least scored points for any team.
Yeah, so Hawthorn Dogs, unreal.
That's
dollar right there.
And who would the bottom be for both categories?
Surely North.
It's North. That's it.
I'm cutting in now.
And there ain't a lot separating them. St Kilda have been bad.
That stinks. And
they're getting away with it a little bit because North is so terrible.
Yeah. And Carlton. Everyone once again, all of Victoria focuses on how bad Carlton is, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dog of the week and lock of the week now. Hawthorn are going to win.
Yeah, same.
That's my lock of the week.
You know what?
It's my lock of the week.
He's pulled it.
Put his face next to it just for the camera.
Nah. Won't be doing that.
Doesn't want to be affiliated.
Hawks are locked. $2.36. Oh, baby.
Oh.
I cannot put any stock in the Saints at all at the moment. Hawthorn should run over them.
Well, they're going to have massive confidence after being 32 points down against the Crows and then coming back and winning. That is, and the Crows had 15 goals in a row to then turn around and come back and win. That's mammoth. That's going to do so much for your confidence. And they played good footy to do it
as well. And they probably should have won by more than 3 points. We were lucky to only we being Adelaide to lose by 3. Like we should have lost by more.
No, I tell you what. As much as I appreciated Kazicki, and interesting stat for you, Kazicki and Thilthorpe in that game is, I think, only the 4th time in recorded AFL, VFL, VFA history that you've had 2 players with both of them less than 5 games experience kicking 5 or more goals in a game each. One on either team.
The Rook Show.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
They were both awesome.
And as much as I love Kazicki, I tell you what did it for me more. Tim O'Brien going back, down, back. Nice. He was down back. That's how back he was.
Going broke back.
But like, you've got the hat on. But he was.
That queer poncho.
You naked on the that's disgusting. But he was the sissy replacement. Yep. He was the Sicily replacement, and he looked great at it. Like he just went there and was like duck to water. Yep. Keep him there. Yep. He's clearly a better backman after one game than what he looks as a forward. Yep. Keep him there.
And a bit of chat. Gunston might possibly be back this week as well, which is just that's a huge in for Hawthorn. Mm-hmm. One of the ultimate swingmen.
Double lock.
I can't get over the Hawks for this one. Hawks 1-39 for mine. Saints don't seem to want to run defensively. It seems like Steele, Clark and Membry are the only consistent ones there. You're seeing flashes and bits and pieces out of other blokes, but looking through the stats from the last couple of games tells the story. Seb Ross pops up and has a 30-touch game and then goes missing and has a couple of 12ers. Do you know what I mean? Same with Billings, same with Sinclair. There's Butler does a little bit here and there, but not enough.
Higgins, all the usual suspects.
That's just the thing. It's hard to
stepping
back in. It's hard to back in that, even like, because we're all about making money, putting the money in the in the safe places.
No consistency with Saints.
You think Saints, North Melbourne, even Carlton. Like, I'd be careful with Carlton unless you're backing in Sam Walsh. I know he did be dirty in it.
They need Jaron Geary back. They are missing that man.
Like, those teams just can't back it in. You just can't back in. Put big money on those like horrible teams. It's bad places to put your money, boys.
Very bad indeed. Let's have a look at putting your money someplace. So I'm looking at Tom Mitchell, 30 plus, Jack Steele, 25, Big Chang at 20, and Josh Battle, 15.
Nice.
Battle's actually quietly just been racking up 16, 17,
If your last
16,
name's Battle,
18s.
then that's gonna.
So I've got a 30,
Bump up the odds.
I've got a 30, a 25, a 20, and a 15 this week, and that together is paying about $5.40.
I like Wingard for a goal this week. Just a feeling more so than any stats to back it up.
It's a sensible tinkle.
Absolutely. If Hawthorn's going to get on the end of a few, Wingard definitely will be one of them, and that's $2 by itself, which is pretty good value. And Jarman Impey 15 plus, just been racking them
Fantastic.
up, down back, $1.36. Only small, but whack it in with big Rich's multi and
A little
you're laughing.
fluffer.
I forgot about Impey. Impey's going to run wild too. Impey and Jath.
It seems like these days you have a knee and then you're out and then everyone just forgets about you. And Impey's been forgotten about, but shouldn't be. He's a good player.
He's unreal.